fat ugly woman or something, I might be more motivated to. It kind of weighs.
It's a case by case basis.
Definitely. I have to weigh all the factors. But yeah, I try not to
get into other people's drama
stuff ever. Yeah, no, it's their business.
Have you ever helped your friends cheat?
Okay, well here's the thing. I keep my mouth shut. I wouldn't snitch then or now. Like here's the problem. It's usually the other way around, right? Because girls will ask me questions about dudes, right? And the problem is, so for instance, there's this one dude in Vegas. He has a bunch of fake followers on Instagram, and then he tells girls, "Hey, if you come have sex with me on my OF, I'll get you a bunch of subscribers." And then the girls will do it, and then they won't get any subscribers because his shit is fake. And the girls will come crying to me, "I can't believe this happened." And the funny thing is like they can't tell anybody else because it's like getting robbed by a fucking hooker. You can't go to the cops and tell them
so true.
You got robbed by the hook. So the girl sits there, and so the guy keeps doing it over and over again.
Wow.
Well, one time, this girl came at me and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go see someone." It was the same dude, and I was like, interesting. And then I called my homegirl and I was like, "Well, you call this other girl and tell her like what your experience is." I'm not going to snitch, but another girl might snitch. That's what I do. Whenever I have a situation like that, I'll tell girls, go talk to some of the exes first, but I'm not, it can never come out of my mouth. Here's the other reason why. Because when you tell them, then this weird thing happens, man. For me, I was in an open relationship with this girl, and dudes kept trying to snitch on me. And then we'd have an argument for 10 minutes and then the best sex of our life because she would not want to break up with me because it made her more attractive. Made me more attractive that other dudes concerned themselves with my penis. That's what they were doing. In her mind, her hypergamous nature was fully aware that she was with the alpha in this situation. And so it made them more attractive. So for me, I just keep my mouth shut. There's no point. When my homegirls are getting cheated on, I'm like, hey, you know what? I have a crazy idea. Why don't you observe some more things in the situation and then just leave it at that? They have to find out for themselves because if you tell, bro, and then the worst part is, here's what happens. The guys out there are like, well, I'm going to snitch so that this girl can find out. Number one, she's not going to break up with him. She's going to tell you thank you, and she's not going to break up with him. Number two, she's never going to sleep with you. That's the only reason why you did it in the first place, is to be a beta snitch, and you were going to try to like sleep with the girl on the side. It's never going to work. She's never going to sleep with you. Number three, when she goes back to that dude, now this dude knows that you're a snitch. Ha ha ha. And now he's going to tell all his homies that you're a snitch. And now this is what, like, and you did this all for nothing. And number four, she's still fucking him anyway. So like, it's pointless. It is utterly pointless to get involved. That's why I say, like, it's not a function of like good versus bad. I tell people, hey, here's a direction you can take to make a better decision. Now you go do the research on your own. If you choose to not do the research, then you don't mind getting cheated on. So have a good time. But I'm never going to straight up say, hey, yeah, you know the male stripper that you were dating, the one that's bisexual who like does the male porn with a bunch of other girls and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know if he's cheating on you. I have no idea. Why don't you ask him other people? And when it's obvious, yes, he's fucking like 9 other girls, and I know all the girls. There is no point in telling. It will not help you.
I think it makes you look so bad.
It makes you look so bad, and it's just because they don't listen anyway. So there's no point in being a snitch.
You look like the simp that's trying to get the box.
But
like
if your homeboy's getting cheated,
if my homeboy's getting cheated on, it's very similar. It's a situation. It's very similar where I'm like, hey man, because this thing is, bro. Listen, ladies, I know men do stupid stuff for vagina. I think we can all agree. It's this weird situation where it's like, as soon as they start having sex with this girl, these words come out of her mouth that are complete horseshit, and they listen to all of the words. And now, instead of believing, it's very much like the flat earthers. You present evidence to them, and they just get angry at you. That's what happens whenever I tell my homeboys, hey, the thing is, you know how you found out that your girl had cheated after you've been with her for 5 months? She cheated on you after the first month. She never wasn't cheating on you. She was always cheating. And they don't want to hear it. And I'm like, oh, I bet if we go to her OF right now, we're going to see that she filmed with a dude the first month you guys were together. And they don't want to hear it, and their brains start to melt. It's just like, dude, the ultimate evolutionary psychologist, a guy named Project Pat from Memphis, Tennessee. He says, don't
shout out to 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, he says, don't save them. They don't want to be saved. And the other great evolutionary psychologist from Houston, Texas, his name is Willie D. He says, gotta let a hoe be a hoe. So like essentially that's it. Like you have to understand, guys, when you stick your dick in the middle of this, nothing good ever comes out. I wish as an honorable man, I could stand up and be like, listen, brother, you're getting cheated on. This is the best thing for you to not be with this person. But all it does is, no, I'm going to kill the guy she's fucking dating, and I'm going to marry her, and I'm going to fix this whole thing. She's only cheating because I didn't give her a ring and all this kind of stuff. And you're just like, MOAmentoring.com, MOAmentoring.com.
One-itis will kill you, dude. That shit'll destroy you. Have you ever helped your friends cheat?
Yes, I have. I mean, not helped them, but I've like withheld information and maybe like massaged the truth. It's just not my place to get involved in that. And I wanted to say thanks for all the love about mama motivation.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, a bunch
guys
of people
like
said a
that.
bunch.
That's
Yeah.
just what I do. I kind of, I see the potential in people and I give it a label. So if you need that out there, I can do that for you too.
I'm also
You're
just
very entertaining.
saying that
La la la.
just to everyone, I'm fading. So I'm just going to be honest. I'm fading and I'm hangry, but I'm trying to hang in there because I love you.
I
So
got
I'm
you.
just letting
No.
you know.
We're about to be to the very end.
All right.
All right. So, have you ever helped your friends cheat?
Absolutely. I've definitely, traded places in the story. Said it was me instead of her. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Have you ever helped your friends cheat?
Without a doubt. I'm doing whatever for you. Precious little twin. I got you.
Damn.
I got you.
So here's the thing, Sergio. Here's the thing. As men, if we snitch, it does necessarily affect our masculinity.
Yes.
If women snitch, it does not affect their femininity.
That's
Right. This is also the
That's
same thing.
true.
This is the reason why, like, if a girl, I don't know if you ladies have ever experienced this. It's your birthday, you're having a good time, you're having a party, and one of your female friends kisses you on the mouth, like, yeah, bitch, I love you, you're my queen, whatever. Nobody freaks out because you guys kissed on the mouth. That happens for dudes. It's really weird because our heterosexuality is tied to our masculinity, whereas your heterosexuality is not tied to your femininity. That's why you snitching is not a big deal, or you doing the rest of the stuff is not a big deal.
Okay.
For sure.
No, that makes sense. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the last phase, guys. This is where I like to help people get better at dating. Okay, so we're gonna make one relationship critique about each other. Usually, it's the guys go against the girls, so the guys are gonna give a critique to the girls, but the show's changed up a little bit. I'm gonna start giving my own criticisms too. So we'll start with the guys. Go ahead and giving one relationship critique. I want you to say one thing to help her get into the relationship of her dreams. What's one thing that she could be better at? And then to the next one, to all three of the ladies, but we'll start with you.
No, I think she's great. I think.
Oh, she's
Oh,
perfect.
yeah.
Let's go.
They're getting down.
Let's go.
I have one critique. You don't have his number yet. That's my first critique.
Yeah.
Hey.
Why didn't you ask for it already?
Let's see how things go.
Okay.
Okay. Here, all right, you gotta give her one
I
critique
mean,
though.
she seems nice too. I don't see anything.
No,
I really don't.
Well, they
have
both
any-
He
had
likes
some pretty.
everyone.
I really
They had
don't
really
have
pick
any-
me answers,
I
honestly.
mean, like, yeah, no, I didn't. I mean, old girl that left, she had some issues, but I feel like y'all are, y'all know.
These are pick-me's, huh?
It's like
We got some red
honestly,
pill women here.
as a woman, it's like you don't have to do much, but just be there.
Open your
exist,
yoni.
exist. and,
God
yeah.
damn, bro. Like,
Can you give her a relationship
Oh,
critique?
I'm sure
to
there's a
help her
lot.
out?
No, I think she's doing a great job too. I mean,
She knows men very well.
It seems like she's getting what she wants out of life, and like I don't think she needs. It doesn't. It just seems if I was a woman, it would be easy. But I guess the breaking, you got your heart broke by dudes that cheat on you type thing. Maybe just accept that that's gonna happen and quit being like, oh, like it's my fault. No, like dudes, I don't think there's like too many dudes that have been married for 50 years and like a young 21-year-old walks by and they're not like, man, their penis gets hard.
Thank
It's
you.
like their testicles and the testosterone that's going through. It's not because they're evil, bad men or because
right.
you're not a good enough of a woman. It's
That's
just
right.
science and
Biological.
try to get past that and just be like, okay, let's. Yeah, and I don't want to excuse it, but I'm just saying it's if you could get past that and look beyond that